Hey, what's going on, guys? It's No Shoes, and we're back with another one. And today we're going to be reacting to Stan from Eminem featuring Dido. I thought about checking this out after listening to Lupe Fiasco's lecture he did at MIT a while back. It's available on YouTube if y'all want to check it out. But he was talking about the plot structure of repetition break using Stan as an example got me excited. So here we are. Without any further ado, let's get right into this. Let's see what Stan is all about. Let's see what Eminem and Dido have to say. Let's get it. Okay. It feels weird because, like, is that dude looks like M, but like they must have done some makeup or something to make it look less like him, kind of change the shape of his face or something. I can't really tell, but nice cinematic beginning here. This video is like 8 minutes long, so it's not gonna be we're gonna get more than just the track out of it. Oh, weird. That's wacky. Y'all gonna have to let me know. Is this an actor? The reflection looks like it's a little bit different than what he. Oh, this is crazy. Hold up. His hair just barely starts to turn blonde.
Stanley, open the door. I gotta go. Stanley, open the door. Let me in. Stanley, open the door. Open the door. Let me in.
What?
Oh, he just peroxide. He just bleached his hair so he could look like Eminem. I'm a little slow today, but we got there. Okay. Cool scene coming in here.
Open the door. Let me in.
What?
Stanley, what are you doing to yourself?
What the hell? You don't like it?
Stanley!
You like it?
Stanley!
What?
Don't
Call me that, okay? Don't
do
call
you
me
think
that.
you're taking this too far? Stanley!
Here.
Stanley!
Interesting. Yeah. Interesting transition. Real big like clang and then just kind of settling into the vocal there. Interesting touch. It was really weird though how at the beginning, like when we were looking at Stan's face through the camera, there's like so many similarities to M, but then in the mirror, it felt almost like a different face was looking back.
Stanley!
Yeah, great sound to the vocal, nice, smooth, pulled a little bit back into the into like the background. has a slight like dryness to it, almost like there's a very slight like walkie-talkie, or maybe like talking on the cell phone, on the telephone, cell phone type of sound. A little bit of a slight boxiness to it. That guitar riff comes in, iconic, sounds great so far. Yo, if if your man's has a basement filled with this many identical pictures of just M's face cut out like that, get out of there, man. This is not good. But we start out Eminem. It looks like he was on a tour bus or something. Somebody hands him a stack of fan mail. We haven't really seen him much yet, but I believe this first verse comes from the point of view of Stan. So probably about to start any second here.
Dear Slim, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. I left my cell, my pager, and my home phone at the bottom. I sent 2 letters back in autumn, you must not have got them. There probably was a problem at the post office or something. Sometimes I scribble addresses too sloppy when I jot them. But anyways, what's been up, man? How's your daughter? My girlfriend's pregnant too, I'm about to be a father. If I have a daughter, guess what I'ma call her? I'ma name her Bonnie. I read about...
Interesting. Okay, so starting out, just reading a letter. Because it is in M's voice, in my mind, it feels more so like, and because of the scene, it feels more so like we're hearing Eminem's like internal dialogue as he reads the letter, and or maybe internal monologue, whatever you want to call it, um, as he's reading the letter. And then Stan here is more as just like a visual aid of like, okay, this is how the letter got written, this is the environment, this is who is sending these messages.
It's too sloppy when I jot them. But anyways, what's been up, man? How's your daughter? My girlfriend's pregnant too, I'm about to be a father. If I have a daughter, guess what I'ma call her? I'ma name her Bonnie. I read about your Uncle Ronnie too, I'm sorry. I had a friend kill himself over some who didn't want him. I know you probably hear this every day, but I'm your biggest fan. I even got the underground that you did with Scam. I got a room full of your posters, ain't...
Hold up, bring that back. Very calm verse for Eminem too. It's just kind of walking along, nothing super fast coming, no crazy switches. The rhymes, they're much more simple, very much in that storytelling. You want the audience to just understand what's going on here, not be struggling to decipher the meaning of words so then they can follow the story and having all that going on. But we got Stan, he's relating to M. He feels like they're the same. Hey, you got a daughter, I got a girl that's pregnant. I'm doing this, that, and the other. I got your underground track that you did with these guys, or whatever he just said. And just the closeness of the relationship feels like he's talking to an old friend. But at the beginning of the letter, we obviously know he's still waiting for a response. He hasn't heard anything back.
I had a friend kill himself over some who didn't want him. I know you probably hear this every day, but I'm your biggest fan. I even got the underground that you did with Scam. I got a room full of your posters.
And that's cool, seeing himself in the mirror, now with the bleached hair. He's seeing himself as Shady.
Did with Scam. I got a room full of your posters and your pictures, man. I like what you did with Rockets too, that was fat. Anyways, I hope you get this, man. Hit me back, just a chat. Truly yours, your biggest fan. This is Stan.
Hey. Damn, okay, so a letter just got lost. Maybe his letter to Eminem, they haven't even been making it in the mail. They're just falling out the the mail trolley while they're bringing it over to the next truck, what have you. Coming back to that hook, great feel, nice and smooth, calms it down just a little bit more than the verse. Like I said, nothing too intense yet. Oh, and that thing is full of just M's fan mail. If I could catch it. Yeah, Eminem fan mail. That's dope. They need a whole cart just for that.
Dear Slim, you still ain't called a road. I hope you have a chance. I ain't mad. I just think it's up you don't answer fans. If you didn't want to talk to me outside the concert, you didn't have to. But you could have signed an autograph for Matthew. That's my little brother, man. He's only 6 years old. We waited in the blistering cold for you for 4 hours and you just said no. That's pretty, man. You're like his f***ing idol. He wants to be just like you, man. He likes you more than I do.
Damn, man. Okay, so Stan, he was front and center at the stage. He's getting a little salty now. Still ain't replied to the letters. Ain't called him to talk about it, whatever it is. They go to the show. He brings his little brother. They want to get an autograph. They want to say, hey, what's up? But it looks like either the security is pulling M away or whatever it is. It's crazy because there's the perspective of Stan, then we're going to get Eminem's perspective soon here, which is where we get that repetition and then break, and that's how the story will shift. But it's interesting because even now it feels like you can see the little ways where they're saying like it wasn't M's fault that did it. The foreshadowing is there.
On the road, I hope you have a chance. I ain't mad. I just think it's up you don't answer fans. If you didn't want to talk to me outside the concert, you didn't have to. But you could have signed an autograph for Matthew. That's my little brother, man. He's only 6 years old. We waited in the blistering cold for you for 4 hours and you just said no. That's pretty, man. You're like his f***ing idol. He wants to be just like you, man. He likes you more than I do. I ain't that mad, though. I just don't like being lied to. Remember when we met in Denver? You said if I write you would write back. See, I'm just like you in a way. I never knew my father neither. He used to always cheat on my mom and beat her. I can relate to what you're saying in your...
We're still getting that classic Eminem flavor while still slowed down. It's interesting. I feel like this song and Headlights have a nice parallel where they're both slower, they're both slightly more melodic, they're both a little bit simpler with the delivery, where you can tell that the audience actually understanding what's happening is an important part of the track rather than the wordplay or the rhyme stacking or whatever it might be.
Idol. He wants to be just like you, man. He likes you more than I do. I ain't that mad, though. I just don't like being lied to. Remember when we met in Denver? You said if I write you would write back. See, I'm just like you in a way. I never knew my father neither. He used to always cheat on my mom and beat her. I can relate.
Never knew my father neither. He used to cheat on my mom and beat her. Great rhyme scheme. A little bit of compound rhymes in there.
To what you're saying in your songs. So when I have a day, I drift away and put them on. Cause I don't really got else. So that helps when I'm depressed. I even got a tattoo with your name across the chest. Sometimes I even myself to see how much it's like adrenaline. The pain is...
Hold up. This is the clean version, unfortunately. That's just the way they made music videos in the 2000s, which is kind of like, if you ask me, screw it. Put the fuck words in your music video, man. I'm tired. Whatever regulations brought us this clean trash. I'm not a fan of it. But we're still getting the picture.
So when I have a day, I drift away and put them on. Cause I don't really got else. So that helps when I'm depressed. I even got a tattoo with your name across the chest. Sometimes I even myself to see how much it's like adrenaline. The pain is such a sudden rush for me. See, everything you say is real. And I respect you cause you tell it. My girlfriend's jealous cause I talk about you 24/7. But she don't know you like...
I don't think jealous is the right word. Maybe concerned, she's carrying your child. There's so many other issues at here. But beyond what might just be jealousy.
Tell it, my girlfriend's jealous cause I talk about you 24/7. But she don't know you like I know you, Slim. No one does. She don't know what it was like for people like us growing up. You gotta call me, man. I'll be the biggest fan you'll ever lose. Sincerely yours, Stan. P.S. We should be together too.
Okay, maybe she should be jealous. But this touches on an interesting thing that happens with music. And you could look at my channel, especially with the amount of Mac Miller tracks I've checked out, where you listen to all this music and at a certain point you start to feel like you know the artist and you feel like a closeness to them, this impact that their music has had on your life. Maybe it's changed your perspective in some way, or whatever it is, and how there's that closeness but also that level of separation where it's amazing that you appreciate their work, and it's amazing that their work is there for you, and they as an artist, I'm sure, are grateful that you're enjoying their work. But then also it's still not them. It's still just a piece of them that they've distilled down and put out there for the public to consume. And that kind of barrier that creates is interesting to see.
And P.S. We should be together too.
Oh, wow. Wow. Can you imagine? Wow. Can you imagine finding that?
Dear mister, I'm too good to call and write my fans. This will be the last package I ever send your ass. It's been 6 months and still no word. I don't deserve it. I know you got my last 2 letters. I wrote the addresses on them perfect. So this is my cassette I'm sending you.
Damn.
I hope you.
And we're getting some double beats of pieces earlier in the story where he's talking. He wrote the addresses perfect. Earlier in the first verse, he mentions, sometimes I get too excited while I'm writing these addresses down. Maybe that's why you're not getting these letters.
Deserve it? I know you got my last 2 letters. I wrote the addresses on them perfect. So this is my cassette I'm sending you. I hope you hear it. I'm in the car right now. I'm doing 90 on the freeway. Hey Slim, I can fit the jam to drive. You know the song by Phil Collins, In the Air of the Night, about that guy who could have said.
Yeah, like if there are portions of your track where there's so many expletives or words that aren't clean, because I think they've been bleeping more than just the expletives in this track. Why make a clean version? It seems so foolish to me. Like, I get it that it just the regulations, whatever it is, like it's not up to you completely, but come on now. Stand by it. You said it. You meant those words. Why are we taking them out?
Doing 90 on the freeway. Hey Slim, I can fit the jam to drive. You know the song by Phil Collins, In the Air of the Night, about that guy who could have saved that other guy from drowning but didn't. Then Phil saw it all, then at a show he found him. That's kind of how this is. You could have rescued me from drowning. Now it's too late. I'm on 1,000. Now I'm drowsy. And all I wanted was a
Damn, okay, so drawing that direct parallel between an artist and a fan who drowned. Now he's drowning, not literally, but figuratively, driving recklessly in the rain, which helps sell that water linkage between those two stories.
Now it's too late. I'm on 1,000. Now I'm drowsy. And all I wanted was a lousy letter or a call. I hope you know I ripped all of your pictures off the wall. I love you, Slim. We could have been together.
I think we're all happy he ripped the pictures off the walls. It was too much. And take that little picture off your rear view, dog. Put a picture of your girl there. But I think it's too late for that type of thinking.
The wall. I love you, Slim. We could have been together. Think about it. You ruined it now. I hope you can't sleep and you dream about it. And when you dream, I hope you can't sleep and you scream about it. I hope your conscience eats at you when you can't breathe without me. See, Slim? I'm trying to talk. Hey, Slim, that's my girlfriend. But I didn't throw.
Yeah, see, he said like 5 words right there, and they're all taken out. That's whack, dude. That is whack.
I'm trying to talk. Hey, Slim, that's my girlfriend. But I didn't throw. I just see, I ain't like you. Cause if she's something more, and then she'll too. Well, gotta go. I'm almost at the bridge now. Oh, I forgot. How am I supposed to send it out?
Shit. And then that drowning linkage becomes fully literal, with the car entering the water. I wish we knew what he said, but obviously that wasn't super important to the people that made this music video. But I get it. Regardless, now we're about to get into the last verse, and we're seeing that those letters that M received and started reading at the beginning, he's been reading these technically like in the future compared to these scenes of Stan writing and speaking.
Dear Stan, I meant to write you sooner, but I've just been busy. You said your girlfriend's pregnant now. How far along is she? Look, I'm really flattered you would call your daughter that. And here's an autograph for your brother. I wrote it on the starter cap. I'm sorry I didn't see.
Oh, dude, and that's the reference for I wrote it on a starter cap. I've always wondered where that part of Killshot came from, but I just never really looked around until now accidentally. That's crazy.
You
Okay.
said your girlfriend's pregnant now. How far along is she? Look, I'm really flattered you would call your daughter that. And here's an autograph for your brother. I wrote it on the starter cap. I'm sorry I didn't see you with the show. I must have missed you. Don't think I did that intentionally just to diss you. But what's you said about you like the
Damn, exactly. That's what I'm saying. M remembers, like, he was trying to come say hi, but the girls, the security, whatever it was, he got pulled away. It just didn't work out.
just to diss you. But what's you said about you like the your wrist too? I say that just clowning, dog. Come on, how the bitch you? You got some issues, Stan. I think you need some counseling to help your ass from bouncing off the walls when you get down some. And what's that type of shit will make me not want us to meet each other. I really think you and your girlfriend need each other, but maybe you just need to treat her better. I hope you get to read this letter. I just hope it reaches you in time before you hurt yourself. I think that you'll be doing just fine if you relax a little. I'm glad I.
Yeah, this feels great. Again, it still just pisses me off, like, how much of this verse that they're just, like, sucking out. Because I guess it contained a couple dirty words or something. Like, I don't understand, man. I think we left the time long ago where people were low intelligence enough to not be able to tolerate a couple curse words in the endeavor of fucking listening to something that was created purposefully with intention that just happens to use some expletives in it. Like, I don't know. They're like, we're missing whole sentences. It's not just one word here and there. Is BS in my opinion. But fantastic video, very well constructed. Then we, like I said, we come here to the end where it's finally from Eminem's perspective, and he's writing the letter back saying, he hopes he's doing well. He's giving him advice, trying to help him find some kind of resolution through all these issues and pain he seems to be having just because M isn't responding. And it's cool to see that split between.
That type of shit don't make me not want us to meet each other. I really think you and your girlfriend need each other, but maybe you just need to treat her better. I hope you get to read this letter. I just hope it reaches you in time before you hurt yourself. I think that you'll be doing just fine if you relax a little. I'm glad I inspire you, but Stan, why are you so mad? Try to understand that I do want you as a fan. I just don't want you to do some crazy. I seen this one on the news a couple weeks ago that made me sick. Some dude was drunk and drove his car over a bridge. And in the car they found a tape, but they didn't say who it was to. Come to think about it, his name was, it was you. Damn.
Damn, man. Crazy. And the little brother Matthew is there with his earrings and his blonde hair, continuing on. And Eminem finally realized that it was Stan that went over the bridge drunk driving, recording a tape to him. But that was crazy. There's a lot going on in there. Definitely want to check out the dirty version of the track at some point so I can actually figure out everything that they were saying. But that was Stan by Eminem and Dido. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I certainly did. Let me know in the comments down below what y'all want to see next time. Don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe, and hit that bell. Much love to everybody in the No Shoes gang, and I will see you all next time.